In this exercise, we will create the chair that you see on the left using the Art Grips and Properties palette, and then we'll create a classroom that you see on the right from the chair using the rectangular array command. I'm going to go ahead and begin by opening up a new drawing, and I will set the units to be architectural with a precision of 0 feet, 0 inches. For my limits, or my drawing area, I want the lower left corner to be 0, 0, and the upper right corner to be 30 feet, 20 feet. I'll go ahead and set my status bar to have my snap on and my grid on, as well as my O snap on. Everything else is off. I will set my snap and grid to be 1 inch for my snap and 1 foot for my grid. I'm going to set my O snaps to have the endpoint and midpoint modes checked. I'll go ahead and do a zoom all, Z enter, A enter, and I'm going to go back and set my snap and grid to not display the grid beyond the limits. So I'll uncheck this box. And what that allows me to do is to see the entire drawing area on the screen. I'm going to do a zoom window, Z enter, W enter, and I'm going to put a window around this lower portion of the screen here. This is where I will draw my chair. I'm going to begin with a start-end radius arc because I know the start point, the end point, and the radius. I'll start here down at the bottom. That's my start point. My end point, I'll come over 2 feet using my grid as a reference. And then for my radius, I'll simply type in 1 foot, 3 inch. It creates an arc that's the right radius with the right start and end points, but it's not big enough. I need to make it bigger, so I'll drag it down using my grips. It needs to have a radius of 1 foot, 3 inches, so I'm going to pull up my Properties palette and make sure that the radius is 1 foot, 3 inches. Now I don't want to change it here because that'll change my start and my end points. I want to use my grips to grab on to this bottom grip and to stretch it until the radius is 1 foot, 3 inches, which it is now. And by doing it in that order, I maintain the 2 foot spacing between my start and my end points, as you can see by the grips on the visual grid. Okay, I'll go ahead and offset this by 6 inches using my offset command. I'll type in a distance of 6. It's going to go on the inside, and then I'll put the 3-inch radius arcs on each side using the start end radius option. Click, click, and I can type in 3. Note that arcs always go counterclockwise, so it's important which start point and end point you choose, the order. I'll go back into my start end radius arc, click, click, 3, and then I'll put the final 10-inch radius arc using my object, my midpoint object snaps. To get into the arc option, I can type arc, and then I can choose the start point, which is the midpoint object snap, click, and then from the command line I can type in E for end, select that endpoint, which is another midpoint object snap, and then I'll type in R from the at the command line to indicate that I want to type in my radius, which is 10 inches. And it completes that start end radius arc entirely from the command line rather than using the command on the draw panel. And that is my chair, which I'm going to array here next.